Hi, I'm Hashten. I go by they, she pronouns, and I currently have work on display at the Inver Hills Art AFA exhibition.
Hi, I'm Emma Hendricks, and I'm graduating this May with an Associates in Fine Arts degree, and I'm part of the AFA student vote.
Hi, I'm Abigail Stai. I'm graduating with the AFA degree, and I am a part of Through a Different Lens.
I started going to Inver and doing art classes because I found my interest in high school towards the end of it with COVID happening, and I decided to pick up art a lot, and so I took a bunch of art classes, drawing and painting now, and I really enjoyed them, so I put in all the effort, and I'm getting my degree now.
I've always been really into art, and it was something that I never thought I would make a career, and then in high school I really wanted to pursue it, so I thought the closest community college was Inver, and I'm so glad I chose it because it's a really wonderful community, and I'm really happy to have been here for 2 years. And with my art, I really just want to help people in a way. Like, I want people to be able to feel whatever emotions they need to feel using art. Like, if they need to be sad, just like feel those emotions. If you want to be lifted up, I can make you feel happy. Like, I just want to make art for other people and let them experience what they need to.
I started doing art as just a way to express myself creatively and just be able to work with my hands and create something out of nothing, and that was just something that really inspired me.
My favorite medium as of right now is oil painting, like this one back here. Is of a fox. I really like foxes, they're one of my favorite animals, so I've painted them a few times now. And this one is my favorite that I've done because I think I just did a really good job. And I've fallen in love with it. And besides that, I also really like charcoal because I really like just the smoothness of it, of being able to smooth everything out. And outside of those two, I also do a lot of photography, which I have photos over there, and that's the photography I've been doing the longest, and it's something that I just do in my free time a lot.
So I was never really into painting until this semester, even though a lot of stuff in here is painted, and it was fun to experiment with a lot of color. And a piece that I really think is cool is the one with the girl and with the different news stories, because I really wanted to highlight how often children are trafficked and how that's such a common thing. Like, there's 300,000 kids a year, and so you'll see in that piece just it was incredibly easy to find 30 stories. I found it in 5 minutes, and they're all montage to theirs that you can see like that there are like faces behind these stories, and it's not just you hear things on the news and you're like, oh yeah, that happened, but to see a face with it, I think it's really different.
So my favorite piece here is this duck. It is a ceramic duck based on a rubber duck. It took a long time, and at the beginning it definitely seemed like it was not going anywhere. But then after I started just working on it and just taking my time with it, it just suddenly blossomed into this big duck, and it turned out, the reason that I love it so much is because it turned out the way that I was envisioning it, which is really cool and something that not always happens with your art, but it happened with this piece.
I really like the art program here because the portfolio class, which this stuff is a part of, has helped me learn a lot about how to do things professionally, like how to price artwork, how to find exhibitions or grants to get for private artists, and I think a lot of that has been really helpful in the classes that you're sort of required to take, like getting painting, drawing, ceramics. Helps a lot. It helped me a lot with exploring new things and going deeper into what I enjoy, which is like photography, painting.
To take your time when doing art, it is easy to want to rush things and to want to just get through it. And if you're excited about a project, sometimes you want to do it quickly. But it can actually turn out way better if you just take your time and do it just one step at a time.
Yeah, I really recommend this program to anyone that wants to pursue art, or even if you just don't know what you want to do, like really come to Inver because every professor I've had has been amazing. They help you in personal ways as well as with your schoolwork. They're always understanding, and I've grown so much here in such a short amount of time. It's crazy to look back on my art from 2 years ago and how far I've come now just with the love and support from everyone here. And you meet a lot of lifelong friends, so I highly recommend.
Hello, I'm Rob Kolomiski. I teach the drawing and painting classes here at Inver Hills. We have a 2-year degree, Associate of Fine Arts degree, where you can study painting, drawing, ceramics, photography, art history, sculpture, a full range of art disciplines. And when you get your degree, you get to have a show in the gallery, and you get to have a show of all of your work that you've created over the last 2 years. So I'm looking forward to seeing the AFA show with a couple of my students. Hashten and Emma are in my class this semester.
So this gallery that we have here is going to be available until May 7th. Tonight we have an art exhibit where there will be snacks, so make sure to come to that. And then we will be here and explain our art and explaining the thought behind it and things like that. So if you want to get to know us as well as our art, we'd love to have you. It is here at Inver Hills Community College from 6 to 7:30 p.m. tonight. And it is just going to be so much fun and just a way that you can see the art that's on display and also meet us.